So, just out of curiosity, is anybody else trying to source NeeDoh? Schylling brand NeeDoh, these like sensory squishy toys. The NeeDoh site does not have them available, they're out of stock. Amazon does not have them, they're out of stock. If you search on AliExpress, the links crash. I was having a lot of crashing issues this morning on eBay. I screenshotted a whole bunch of it, and eventually it looked like I was able to get a couple, but we'll have to inspect them once they come in to even see if they're real, because even the fake sites, I checked 3 different devices. So this is between my iPhone, my Windows laptop that has I have different Chrome browsers for different accounts. I've tried multiple accounts. One eBay account that I'm actively using, and then even trying to use an eBay account as a guest on a Chrome account that I don't really use for anything. Using with or without VPN, with or without Wi-Fi on. Even using my household router compared to my I have a separate smartphone backup phone that has it's an Android phone that has I use Tello for the hotspot data on there, just in case we go without internet in the house for some time. At least I have that available. I also tried using that Android phone, using different accounts on the Android phone. You can't order these through Uber Eats delivery, because sometimes Uber Eats goes to like Walmart or CVS or Walgreens or whatever. You can't order it through Walmart or Walgreens or CVS or Target or any of these major stores to get delivered. There was one store, it looked like Manhattan Beach. I can't remember what the store was. Let me see if I actually have that link still open in my browser. Where was this? I may have closed it. It was something red. It was either, let me see, it might have been Walgreens. It was either Walgreens or CVS or something. Where I couldn't find it, even though that site said it was possibly going to be there, like low stock. Almost everywhere they're out of stock, and then even where they are going to be in stock. I think the Christian bookstore has them shipping in July and August of 2026. It's still April right now, so I don't know, guys. Like, these things are getting pretty tricky to find. I think I did source like 4 of them. I'm gonna have to check on that, but basically I just kept going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth on eBay, just like on the app on my iPhone. Without, I'm on data. I turned the Wi-Fi off because a lot of times in our house the Wi-Fi sucks anyway, so I tend to just use data. I don't know if that made a difference, because it was on data for a while and it still wasn't working, but it was basically just the checkout cart was just refresh, and then it would go to this little blank page that said nothing to see here. I screenshotted a lot of this. I screen recorded a lot of this, just me scrolling around, clicking around, looking at stuff. I think I was able to come across a product though I think I was able to come across two that I'm hoping they have they seemed like they had good ratings, and nobody was saying it was fake. The boxes on one of them, I noticed it didn't have the NeeDoh label, but it's listed in their description to be authentic. A lot of them don't have the brand. When it says brand, a lot of them, almost all of them I've seen say unbranded. So maybe Schylling isn't listed. I did a little research behind Schylling itself. From what I've heard, they were the creators of the lava lamp. They have a whole bunch of like vintage toys, like those Jack in the Box, crank the monkey out of the box kind of thing, and these like these vintage, like, I don't even know, like this excuse me, it's like a one-man band, like tin kazoo with like a little jug set. They have these little sets of like toys that look like they're from like the, I don't know, like the 1940s or 50s or something. Some kind of collab with like Disney Mickey Mouse stuff. And I've seen a lot of toys by Schylling, just like searching the company. And then I was wondering about their stock. It seems like this one company with ticker Gain, GAIN, owns a lot of Schylling stock, but because Gain is public, it's like global something. And then so Gain is public, but Schylling is private, so you can't even really buy stock in Schylling. But they have a lot of toys that were very popular throughout the decades. I guess they're based out of Massachusetts, or something like that. Or was it Michigan? I don't know. They're an American-based company, I guess. And then I don't know. Like, I don't know what to think. I never really try to get in on like these fun little weird like things, these little gimmicky things. I'm more into like not really save it because it's gonna be worth money, but like get in and sell it. I've never had this much trouble trying to look for something. I think I've tried from, let me see, I started working on this again after I texted one of my friends, so like almost 30 minutes. And then before that, maybe like an hour and a half before that, maybe even earlier, I don't know, because I don't think the sun was even out when I was searching for this. I was up super early, couldn't sleep, started binge watching YouTube random videos, and I came across somebody talking about these toys, and then I was like, let me search this out. And I was like, oh, it looks like they have them at like Walgreens or Target or whatever. And then when you go to all the stores, they don't even have them. It says like shipping out of stock. It says you can add them for shipping, but you kind of can't. And then it doesn't even say that they're in stock in the stores. AliExpress US doesn't have it. It says, sorry, the page you requested cannot be found. Yeah, if they're not even on Amazon, they're not even on Amazon, guys. So I don't even know what to think. I'm like, even the Schylling official store doesn't have them, and they're not taking wholesale applications right now. So even if you wanted to become like a wholesaler or buyer, I didn't check buyer, I checked seller. But if you're trying to sell it to other people, but I guess you'd have to buy it through them first. But if you're trying to become a buyer, I don't think they even have that available. I could double check that. Let me see. Schylling is, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's spelled SCHYLLING. Schylling. What was I just saying right now? Schylling wholesaler. And then it just goes https://schylling.com. Their website works, but okay. And they even have a literal, right when you log in now, or when you go on their website, it says, "Thanks for your patience. Demand for NeeDoh and our other products is exceptionally high right now. So we're taking a short pause on new orders. In the meantime, you can find our products at your local, at your favorite local toy and gift store, which you cannot. We truly appreciate your enthusiasm." I think this says "and support." I don't even know where the wholesale, so where it says market time, wholesale ordering, product info, promos, and more. But yeah, when I checked this morning, it said for wholesale, they're not even taking applications. Yeah, it's basically saying, and let me see, the address is out of, where's this area code? 978. You could contact sales@schylling.com. It says, "Not accepting new customers at this time. Dear valued customer, thank you for your interest in becoming a customer of Schylling. We truly appreciate your enthusiasm for our products. At this time, we are experiencing an unprecedented worldwide demand for NeeDoh, which has resulted in a significant influx of new customer requests. As a result, our team is currently working through a high volume of inquiries. We will not be accepting new customers at this time. Please check back soon." So I wonder if they're hiring. They seem to be doing pretty well. And yeah, they've got a lot of toys that were on the market that were very good toys, very popular. These Jack in the Boxes, definitely the lava lamps. They have some other hand puppet toys. I forgot what else they listed. They were talking about, there was some talk about so many other toys that they've had. Like, it was stuff that, like, most people who are familiar with American toys would be very, very familiar with these types of toys. So I'm just curious about it more, but it is very interesting to me that there are all of these weird, you can't even find it on the official site. You can't find it anywhere. And eBay is not very reliable. I hit some people up over on OfferUp. They seem to be in the city of LA, some people who have them, but I asked them if they ship, and they have just they have responded. So let me see. And they're sourcing them for $15 before shipping. Let me see. I think that person, their name is DTLA Funko Connect. Yeah, so I don't know if they have reviews. Let me see if they have some reviews. 32 bought, 20 sold. Wait. On time, reliable, friendly. I mean, I want to be buying a bunch of these things, because the ones I got were cheaper. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and think about that one until this evening, because it would be $15 each before shipping. So I don't really know, unless they could go cheaper on one. But it seems like the average rate they're going for is about $14. They seem to be priced at about like $6 to $8 if you can find them off the shelf anywhere. It's hard to find them under double digits, and then when you add shipping and fees and taxes, you're going closer to that $17, $20 range. So I don't know, guys. Like, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I never really do this kind of stuff. Like, I'm just kind of laughing because it's like, it's a little fun. It's a little fun. Like, I kind of wish I would have spent my Sunday doing this, because I did not a lot on Sunday. And I don't know, it's kind of fun to just shop for random stuff and try to like problem solve it. Let's see if these eBay orders even come through. They might not, and they might be fake, because one of them, the box on one of them doesn't show the actual NeeDoh label, and I'm thinking that it doesn't show the label because they are either fake or somebody took and photoshopped off the label so that they're able to sell them. Because, you know, we get issues with these, I don't know what's gonna happen. Once Vero restrictions start pumping up, Schylling, are you gonna Vero restrict everybody on eBay? I was thinking that's what was happening this morning when I was trying to purchase them. I was like, maybe they're all just getting Vero restricted. But I don't know, like, it went through eventually, so I don't really know what that was all about, and I don't know why on all my devices it was just giving me these weird error messages. Like, once everything was fine until you put it in a cart and tried to actually buy it. Like, you could even see it in the cart, and even when I looked between my different devices, when I was logged into the same accounts that had the actual items in the cart, it showed everything live in real time. This could be my poor memory, but I do think when I was looking at them, they were saying like, oh, like 30 available, then it was like 15 available, like 10 available, 2 available, because there were a couple I was holding in the cart, and I was like, I'm pretty sure they had more than 2 available when I had first, you know, put them in the cart, because otherwise I probably would have just purchased it right away, because I was trying to buy two of one type, 2 of another. That was kind of fun, but we'll see. It might be a miserable experience, so we'll see how this goes.